Hey guys, it's Meg. I just wanted to give you a little insight into how I've spent most of my MET program doing my work, which is in my truck, using my phone as a hotspot, either sitting outside an arena like I am right now at 6 in the morning, or out hunting and being in hunting camp, sitting in my truck, getting my projects done. And so I really hope you enjoy my ePortfolio tour. And I hope that my personality is able to come through in my reflections. And so enjoy. I've got a little video coming up just giving you the tour. Welcome to my ePortfolio video tour, a recipe for the perfect ePortfolio. I'm just going to give you some little tidbits about my portfolio that might help you navigate it as you look through my artifacts. On the homepage, you're going to find the purpose, a little bit about me, listing of my goals, and as well as my teaching philosophy, which, like many teachers, is ever-changing. As you scroll to the bottom of the page, you're going to see buttons at the bottom of each page. The one on the right will take you in a linear fashion to the next page, which will then bring you through all of my artifacts. As we dive in, you're going to see a button on the left, which will bring you to the previous page. If you're looking for specific courses, the bar along the top in each section, the drop-down box highlights each of the individual courses. So required ingredients, those are the core courses that I took. The optional ingredients are my elective courses that I took. Under method, you're going to see two courses, 521 and 590, which are the influential pieces for me. The final product is my assessment, and then just some contact information at the end. When you go to the landing page for each one, and I'm going to click on method here, you're going to see a brief description linking to my recipe metaphor. Then you're going to see each of the courses outlined. There is a button that will take you directly to each course, or as I mentioned in a linear fashion, you can go to the button at the bottom right. So ETEC 521, Indigeneity, Technology, and Education, was one of the most influential courses that I took in this program. So that's why I've included it in the method section, and you'll read that in my reflection. For each of my artifacts, I've included these yellow boxes at the bottom of the pages. The top box will give you which goal the artifact aligns with, and then also the light yellow box will give you the key themes that just kind of naturally happened as I moved through this reflection process and looked at all of my artifacts. So I talk about those a little bit more on the 590 page. So here I just talk a bit about my ePortfolio, but I think the biggest takeaway for me was the development of these key themes and how they just, like I said, kind of organically came out. So the key themes that I found as I went through my artifacts were understanding the impact of social media on education, incorporating ADST and design thinking concepts, experimenting with new technology, infusing traditional Indigenous ways of knowing, and highlighting constructivist theory and principles. So as I mentioned, these key themes resonated through all of my courses in some capacity, and so I'm quite proud to be able to pull that information together. And so that's one of my biggest learnings from this ePortfolio project. I just want to highlight my assessment very quickly. So basically my assessment was designed as a single point rubric, but those aren't very user-friendly in terms of being fillable. So I've done it as a Google form. So all you need to do is you can log in, click the next button, and then it's going to take you through each step of the design thinking process, give you some information that would generally be found in the middle of a single point rubric, and then just areas to describe what pieces are extending and what pieces need more improvement. At the end, there's a couple of open-ended questions to provide some general feedback. I included on this page as well my ETEC 510 final project assessment for design thinking toolkit, and this was kind of the inspiration for my final assessment. So that's just included there for reference, and it's not designed to be fillable. So again, those buttons that you see at the bottom are going to help guide you through the process. And if you have any questions at all on the contact page, feel free to drop me a line. Thanks.